I put on a sweater or something so I can fucking, yeah. Word. So I'm sitting here thinking about, like, what did I do? I made a phone call, I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm thinking about, you know, how I need to eat breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast. Like, so I'm sitting here thinking about how I haven't eaten fucking breakfast. And I'm about to straighten my hair today. Make my life easier. And I'm like, oh, then I'm remembering, like, that's a part of, like, the shit that, I've been wanting to do with people. Like, something you do, like, when you have friends, you hit them up, like, oh, what's your breakfast? And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, but then, like, I would have to have them pay for my breakfast and stuff like that. But then I was really thinking about it, and I was like, wait a minute. Because I have my own apartment. Like, I have my own kitchen. Like, you know what I mean? And then, like, I was thinking about, like, how this bitch-ass nigga, like, would probably end up having to buy me breakfast if, like, if, like, we were cool. And I was like, oh, like, what are we doing for breakfast, blah, blah, blah. And, like, every time I talk to a nigga, or, a guy that, like, talks to me about, like, his life and shit like that, he'll talk to me about, like, the girls that they deal with and how, they want them to, like, pay for everything and stuff like that. And then, like, I don't know, because it's just a thing. Like, if you don't have bread and you, like, want to go out to breakfast with your friends, they gotta pay for you. But, like, we're grown-ups now. You could just come over and we can have breakfast. Like, I have my own apartment. Unless you go to work, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, that's a lot. Not everybody has that problem. And then, like, I could fucking call you, eat my breakfast while we're on the phone. So it's a bunch of different fucking possibilities. But then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I literally forgot that I had money for food. Like, when I met this nigga, I had money to put shit in my, I had money for fucking groceries. Like, I had money for groceries. I had my apartment. I didn't need him for anything besides friendship. Like, I literally completely fucking forgot. I didn't need him for anything but to be my friend. And he straight up just never did that. I literally forgot that I didn't actually fucking have to rely on him for things. Completely forgot. Completely fucking forgot. Completely. He literally, like, just lied so much. I mean, recently that changed, but, like, that's only because he's a fucking piece of shit. He compares me to his cat. Like, I'm not me. I'm not Winter. I never was. I am his cat in another body. That's crazy though. Like, I forgot I didn't need him. I forgot how much I did not enjoy spending time with him. I never forgot how much he just didn't, like, try to be my friend at all. And he would just, like, not try to be my friend. And then I kind of didn't put two and two together that, like, I can't reach it. Okay, I got it. I kind of didn't put two and two together that one, he has no manners. Like, we met, he had no fucking manners. Very inconsiderate. Very, like, flippant, you know, toward me and everything like that. Didn't put any effort into, like, how he acted when he came into my home, or, you know, we met, or anything like that. And, you know, and by effort, I don't even really mean, like, effort, but, like, for him, if he's, like, I guess it would have been, I don't know, but, like, instead he would just do whatever he wanted. And just be weird. That ass just be fucking, just a fucking weirdo. Just, like, very entitled, you know? And unapologetic, but not in, like, a respectable kind of way. More like in, like, a rude, like, yeah, just the bad kind of fucking unapologetic. It's not even unapologetic, it's entitled. That's entitlement. And, like, I guess, you know, he would be like, oh, you know, because, like, when we first started hanging out, like, I had to kick him out of my apartment a couple of times, and He just wouldn't leave. It was so weird. He would not leave. He didn't say anything. It was some weird ass shit. Like, he didn't apologize. He didn't try to make it better. No, nothing. Like, he just sat there and tried to take what he wanted to take before he left. Like, this isn't a fight. We're not cool. Like, even if it was a fight, get the fuck out. I don't know why you think you get to sit here and I'm not your parents. Get the fuck out. Like, so then, like, I don't know. I really don't know. Cause I really think that he just was doing whatever he felt like doing. I mean, maybe he was thinking like, oh, like, she doesn't even like me. I'm doing this as like a favor to her, blah blah blah. Or like, cause he'll be like, oh, I feel like I take care of you. Right. Just so fucking, like, just weird. Just weird. Really weird. He had me in a fucking awkward position at all times. And then it's like, you don't even wonder why people don't like you. You just think that they're ungrateful. And I don't even know. I don't even know. I literally forgot. Not that he didn't convince me that, I mean, low key. Well, he didn't. He didn't convince me that he was taking care of me. I just forgot that I wasn't even relying on him so heavily, like heavily the way that he was trying to say that I was. And like, he made me feel like I was. I'm the problem. I was the problem. Hay said we brought out the worst in each other. You don't bring out the worst in me. You make me feel things that I shouldn't be feeling. Like, they make sense for me to feel because of what you're doing and, like, you know, but you don't bring out the worst in me. And I don't bring out the worst in you. Like, how do you just have no fucking manners. I'm not even gonna sit here and go into detail. I'm not gonna over fucking explain it, because the oof. The fucking just like immaturity and fucking lack of accountability. And then he wanted me to understand his immaturity. First of all, I'm not even gonna get into it, because like, you being on that level, you being over there, you're not over here where I'm at. You're not over here where I'm at. And because of that, you're doing 1,000,006 things that you should not be doing, and doing none of the things that you should be doing. And like, it's like, you like it, you swear you're right, you swear up and fucking down that that's perfectly fine. The people around you, I don't even know, I don't talk to them, but they've been friends, and I probably wouldn't be able to relate to them either. So like, they don't need anything from him. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to fucking relate to them. And like, yeah, I already witnessed mad shit from the fucking people around him, which honestly, in my opinion, is irrelevant. Not even in my opinion, but like, you know, from my standpoint. And it is like, that's me, even though it's just facts. So, but it's irrelevant. But it makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference. And personally, I wouldn't want to be involved with a situation like that. Like, I'm not trying to be tied to that. That's like, that's not something that I would sign up for. I will go into detail, but I'm not though. Yeah, fucking trash. I have you in my apartment. I have you in my home, right? I have you in my home. And you act like you're my new puppy. You're not my new puppy. Like, we're still getting acquainted. We're still getting to know each other. You can see me however you want, but I don't see you that way. You still need to come correct. Your feelings are not the end all be all. They're not. at all. So yeah, you know, that's why you keep your hands to yourself. Feel me? That's why you have manners and keep shit on a friendly level and fucking come correct instead of not coming correct, right? Oh my goodness, such a fucking faggot, bro. Shh. I want to say bitch, but I feel like it doesn't hit hard enough. And then like, you know when you say certain words and you don't mean it like the way that you use it wrong, but on purpose? You know what I mean? Like you take the meaning that's behind it off and mean it as something else. Yeah, there's that, but then I also definitely do see some fucking... Oh, if you pretend to be straight, and like fuck girls and like sexually harass women, overstep like boundaries and shit with women, or just, you know, excuse me, pretend to be straight and go after women inauthentically, you know what I mean? Like you're showing them that you're somebody that you're not. And then you are a sick gay man. You're not just gay. You're not just homosexual. You know what I mean? You're some different shit. You're some different shit. And I mean, like, yeah, I don't really use it. This is one of the literally like only times that I fucking use it is when I'm talking to a nigga that I know has something, supposedly has something against gay men or like being gay, but seems gay and uses me. Or honestly, I'm not even gonna cap to you right now. I did use it when I was talking about my neighbor that punched me in the face and broke my mouth. I hate him. I hate him. It's a hate. I use it hatefully. It's a hateful word anyway, but like I don't really like, I don't know. I don't care when white people say nigga. I really don't. I've gotten like kind of desensitized to when people use the hard R too. Like black people have been using the hard R a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, so I'm about to eat another ice pop. You know what I hate? So yeah. PSA. I already explained it. I definitely explained it enough. Okay. That's one thing. I don't I don't usually like to have to tell people stuff like this. Like, if you have something that you need to say, then you should say it. You know what I mean? I don't like having to prompt people to communicate. You know, I already communicated enough. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you tell me that you don't like, or it trigger, not that you don't like, but it like triggers you, or like you have like things with that, and like you like it triggers you, and like you can't hear it, or like I kind of have that now, honestly, with like, I don't really care if people talk about it, but it's like when you talk about it, I don't have this fucking problem. I had this problem last night, but I also like I don't like slut or like stuff like that. I don't like when people say things that imply that I'm a whore. You know what I mean? People do that to me a lot, or like a prostitute. You know what I mean? Like, I get a lot of like violent confrontation for literally no fucking reason, because, you know, I don't know, people will say stuff like that, and then it's like, okay, so that's probably what it was. When I kicked him the fuck out my fucking apartment, right, he probably decided to go and tell his friends and his family that I was pursuing him sexually or like romantically. I don't know why, bro. He doesn't even like, I don't know why. This is not a sexy young man. Like, I'm like, but for real, for like, let's like, come on, be fucking realistic. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Okay? Y'all sitting here acting like this nigga is the bee's knees and people just cannot resist. They can and they will. They can and they do. There's no fucking reason for you to believe otherwise. Except for the lies that he comes and tells you. And you don't have a reason to believe those either. Like, I'm sitting here telling you I kicked this nigga out my fucking crib. So when he was sitting here not trying to leave, he was making up lies as to why he left or got kicked out. I don't know. But yeah, so at that point, he probably was telling his friends and his parents that I was a prostitute, or like he like tried to twist it. He was like, oh, she agreed to have sex with me because I had a car, or so I would fucking take her out to eat. And then it's like, I don't like how niggas are trying to put us in the same boat that they're in. You know what I mean? Because it's like, y'all want pussy. You want pussy. And if you sat here and didn't take it, or sit here and do a bunch of stupid shit that you don't really want to do and only want to do for people that give you pussy, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. If you sat here and you had normal morals, right? And y'all acted like, you know, the women that say niggas ain't shit and aren't trying to fuck and may need something from you, like genuinely, or don't want to do that whole passenger princess nonsense, or it's like a, oh, If I'm fucking you, I don't care about spending money on you. If I'm fucking you, of course I'm gonna spend money on you. But that shit is so fucking weird. Get a girlfriend. Like, what are you doing? Be a normal nigga. Be able to have female friends. That's the whole entire point. That's literally the entire fucking point of when you get a girlfriend, you don't really have, you know, female friends like that anymore. And we all hang out, like, I don't know, it doesn't need to be that deep. You know what I mean? Like, be a normal nigga. Be able to have fucking, like, female friends. Or not have female friends. It's really up to you. It's up to you. And then if you're that kind of person, like, you better off being with somebody that can relate. Or, you know, if not, it's literally fucking so simple. It's so simple. All these fucking extra ass scenarios, they just make no sense. They make no sense. They're all extremely avoidable. Extremely. And not even avoidable, just they just make no sense. Not a single fucking bit of sense. But yeah, they keep trying to put us in the same boat, acting like we have control over fucking everything. Like, I'm sitting here, right, and I think niggas just want to hate women because women hate men. One, mainly. And because they don't get what they want from women. People, I don't know, because niggas will sit here and like the worst of the worst niggas will sit here and get along with the niggas that you like. If they got locked up for all eternity, you would not bat an eye. You would be like, you know, oh, he's okay, yeah, like, get along. Peachy fucking Keen will sit here and defend these niggas. I'm just like, can you relate? Like, you think that's okay? You know what I mean? Like, where were you before he was doing that stuff? You know what I mean? Like, either way. So they will sit here and get along with the worst of the worst, defend the worst of the worst. Will hate decent women, good women, all of them, for no ass reason, right? Because they don't like them, or when people don't like them, they just don't get it. Their fucking panties get in a fucking twist when people don't like them. But I'm watching a fucking movie with this nigga, right? And, you know, we were supposed to watch a scary movie. And then, like, I don't know. I'm not big on TV. Especially, like, if our relationship isn't like that, I'm not gonna, like, I can't watch TV with you. I'm so, like, I can't. I want to hang out. I don't want to watch TV. You know what I mean? I'm not big on TV. It is what it is. So, so we pick a movie, right? Because I saw this movie on Instagram. Someone made a reel about this movie, and I was like, ooh, I want to see that, right? So I found it. I wasn't looking for it, but I found it, excuse me, when I was looking through the movies. And so then I'm looking for mad long. I'm just like, fuck it, let me just put that on. So I put it on. I put the movie on, and I wanted to watch it. He knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to watch it. I didn't put it on to not watch it. I put it on. He kept talking over the fucking movie. It's like, I don't care if you talk, but you're talking over the movie. Loud as fuck. It's quiet in here. Everything you do, if it's not at a reasonable fucking decibel, is loud. Like this right here is like how he was talking during the movie. Like he was really projecting his shit. Right? So he kept talking over the fucking movie. And then on top of that, like he kept talking shit about the movie. That's one thing. That shit, I can't do it, bro. I can't. I hate watching shit with niggas and they just like, I don't know that I completely 100% understand the fucking situation that's going on in the movie. It's not hard to understand. They should be able to wrap their heads around it as well. Like, you're grown and you're going hard. You're going so hard that you refuse to see the truth about what's going on in the fucking movie. So it's like, it's not that it's not because it's the fucking principle of the fucking situation. Like, I don't want to hear you sit here and turn something really like real backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if I'm not even gonna explain it. I'm not even gonna fucking explain it because I don't have to. But I don't want to hear you sit here and fucking turn something like that, like backwards, and victim blame. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very obvious. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. So he's calling her a whore and a slut and all types of shit. Atypical too. I watch Atypical. I still haven't finished it. I'm pretty sure I'm close to finishing it. I want to watch that show with somebody that like I actually like, and I want to be able to talk about it. Because going back, it's weird. It's really weird because when you watch it the first time around, it's like you see it. You see it. You see what's happening. You know. And that's just that. When you go back and you watch it again, because I watched like the first couple of episodes again, it's a completely different experience. And I mean, either way, like the situation is still the same, but you know shit now. So like you could watch it and you could really like kind of see really like what's going on. The knowledge that you have from the first time you watch it and you knowing what's what isn't gone, but you see like, you know, what's going on and stuff like that. And it's just, it's interesting. It's interesting. And it's not like real. It's not a real situation. So it's still, you know, it's there. Feel me? But yeah, I hate niggas that just go so hard for the men for no ass reason. And it's like that could be something that you do, but I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna fucking explain it. If I wish I could, if I edited my fucking videos, I would put that fucking sound, the fucking ice shaking shit, right? So, we're watching the fucking movie, bro. And he just would not stop. He would not fucking let up, and he kept talking over the movie. kept talking over the fucking movie. Like, bro, stop talking over the fucking movie. If you don't want to watch the movie, you could fucking say that before I put it on. Like, every time, like, I keep telling you you're talking over the fucking movie, and you're just like, and continue fucking talking. Like, at this point, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out. That shit was pissing me off. That shit was pissing me the fuck off. Why are you shrugging your shoulders at me when I'm telling you, and then you keep going? Like, this is why nobody gives a fuck about your life but you. And you're going to keep it that way. You're gonna fucking keep it that way until someone just as ignorant as you comes along and y'all do whatever y'all do. Right? But he decided to leave though, because he was really pissing me the fuck off. He was really fucking pissing me off, because this nigga is ignorant. He's ignorant as hell. He's so fucking ignorant and just dirty. Like, and he, like, sit here, like, I put him on to the fact that he was disgusting. And now he says that certain things trigger him now. And it's like, he's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, he's genuinely just a dickhead. And he's just a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So, like, he's all, oh, everything fucking triggers me now. Like, certain the things that you brought up, you know, they trigger me now, right? And it's like, I'm used to niggas that literally, like, will start arguments with me because it's fun. Right? Which literally makes no sense. It makes absolutely no fucking sense.